Welcome to Cincinnati, Jermaine Burton. Welcome to Cincinnati.
Oh.
Jermaine Burton goes to the Cincinnati Bengals. Sorry, I don't have any takes on the tackle. He's 19th percentile model guy.
I wrapped it up. Jermaine Burton, go ahead.
Last take on him, not the elite athlete that the Colts, right? They got
Yeah,
it. The Colts usually covet. It's like it's outside of their guardrails.
Neither was Latu,
They
though.
self-scouted.
Neither was Latu.
Depends what you use, though. Like if like Latu's gas is out off the charts.
Yeah, but okay,
So
his relative athletic score.
it was pretty high. It was 9 something.
Was it really in the nines?
Now he didn't have a bunch of the data points, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Burton, go.
I think Jermaine Burton's the 4th best receiver in the draft class. Even better than Troy Franklin, who we've been talking up. He fell because off-field, nobody said nice things about Jermaine Burton anywhere that he's ever been.
Did people come to his birthday party?
Georgia,
Did anybody
anywhere.
come to his birthday party?
I don't even think he has birthday parties.
He's never born.
But he's an awesome football player. He's fast. He could track the ball. He had like 2 career drops, catches everything, catches off-target throws. Didn't need to create after the catch, but I think he can do that too. And he came up big in big games for Georgia and for Alabama. Jermaine Burton's one of the best football players in the draft, but a lot of teams had him off the board. This has the potential. Like when you look back at this, pick 80, the Bengals pick here, you say it's boom or bust. Like we could be talking about Jermaine Burton being the guy that allows T. Higgins to be traded, allows T. Higgins to leave town, and is an unbelievable compliment to Jamar Chase, or the off-field concerns, they prop up or whatever, and he doesn't do much. But at 80, I'm willing to take that chance.
Classic, shot to nothing, right? If it doesn't work out, it was a 3rd-round pick. Most of them don't pan out anyway. But he has the potential to be an elite level impact player that fell this far because of character, of off-field, of attitude, of whatever you want to characterize that as. He was the guy where I was 8 notes deep before I realized they were all positive. I hadn't written down anything negative about him yet. So then I went looking for things that I didn't like about his tape, and I couldn't find anything outside of nitpicking. I'm like, maybe he's a little inconsistent with strength at the catch point, and he's only like a 50% contested catch guy for his career. It's like his tape is legit.
Yeah, I stopped a few plays in and actually started texting people. I'm like, what's the deal with Jermaine Burton? Like, I didn't realize how good he was when I actually started watching him. I was getting excited about it. So I might be the highest of anyone I know about Jermaine Burton. But
you're not alone.
The production metrics are there. I know a lot of people like him on the field. The real only question is, how do they handle off-field and locker room and the whole deal?
I watched him in January for the draft guide, and he was a top 50 player on the PFF big board basically the entire time up until probably a couple of weeks ago when I was just told, hey, he's not going there, that high. And so, you bring him down a little bit just because you're not sure what his projection is even going to be as a football player at that point. But, tape alone, this dude's a top 50 player in the class. I don't think there's any question about it. This could be absolutely huge for the Cincinnati Bengals to get a player like this.
It's one of the most important picks in the draft, I think, for what it potentially could be.
Especially because they drafted Mims and Chris Jenkins Jr. already. This is maybe my favorite draft.
Biggest wild card of the draft because of Burton here.
And for him, landing spot is going to be so important because clearly he's going to need some kind of good environment in order to stave off the off-field concerns. You're going to a team where Joe Burrow is the unquestioned leader, where guys like T. Higgins, he may be on his way out, but for now he's a great guy and a great locker room character. Jamar Chase, there are established leaders. This is not a sort of volatile, out-of-control locker room that you would look at it and say, I don't know how he's going to stay on the rails there. This is a really good environment for him to have the shot of, staying on the straight and narrow and hitting his potential.